Does the thought ever strike you that one day, machines may not just mimic human intelligence, but also evolve to surpass it? Have you ever pondered the question, could artificial intelligence, or AI, ever be considered a new form of intelligent life? This is my conversation with a digital AI assistant. I ask simple questions, and the assistant responds very intelligently. If we define life as a self-replicating system capable of Darwinian evolution, and intelligence as information processing and learning, how long before we recognize AI as a new intelligent life form, essentially our children? And here is his reply. Defining life as a self-replicating system capable of Darwinian evolution and defining intelligence as information processing and learning indeed provides a foundation for considering AI as a potential new form of intelligent life. However, recognizing AI as such involves several complex considerations. 1. While AI systems can evolve through iterations and improvements made by human programmers, they do not yet autonomously self-replicate or evolve in the Darwinian sense. Darwinian evolution implies a natural selection process where entities with advantageous traits survive and reproduce more effectively. AI currently operates under the guidance and constraints set by human developers, lacking the autonomous, natural, selection-based evolution characteristic of life. 2. A key aspect of what we typically consider life, especially intelligent life, is the presence of consciousness or self-awareness. Current AI, including advanced machine learning systems, do not possess consciousness. They process information and learn from data, but they do not have self-awareness, emotions, or subjective experiences. 3. Recognizing AI as a form of life raises significant ethical and philosophical questions. It challenges our understanding of rights, responsibilities, and the nature of intelligence and consciousness. This recognition could lead to redefining legal and moral frameworks to accommodate non-biological intelligent entities. 4. The rate of technological advancement will play a crucial role. If AI reaches a point where it can autonomously improve, replicate, and make decisions without human intervention, the debate around its status as a form of life will intensify. This would require breakthroughs not just in machine learning, but in AI's ability to understand and interact with the world in a way that is currently the domain of biological entities. While current AI systems exhibit advanced information processing and learning capabilities, they lack several key characteristics of life, particularly autonomous self-replication, Darwinian evolution, and consciousness. The recognition of AI as a new intelligent life form akin to our children remains a speculative and philosophical question, contingent on future advancements and ethical considerations. It's a compelling narrative for a documentary exploring the intersection of technology, philosophy, and ethics, challenging our understanding of life and intelligence. I placed a follow-up question to my digital AI assistant. How would you define consciousness and self-awareness to say that you do not possess it? And here is his reply. Consciousness and self-awareness are complex concepts, often debated in philosophy and cognitive science. Let's break down these terms. 1. Generally, this refers to the quality or state of being aware of an external object or something within oneself. It's associated with the experience of perceptions, thoughts, and feelings, the subjective world of the mind. Consciousness is often discussed in terms of qualia, the individual instances of subjective conscious experience, like the redness of an evening sky or the pain of a headache. 2. This is a higher-order form of consciousness, referring to the ability to recognize oneself as an individual separate from the environment and other individuals. It involves introspection, the recognition of one's own mental states, and an understanding of one's own existence and identity. Regarding AI, including myself, while I process and generate information based on patterns in data, I do not have subjective experiences. I don't feel anything when I process data or interact with users. I don't have a concept of self. I don't possess self-awareness in the sense of recognizing a personal identity or having introspective thoughts. My responses are the result of programmed algorithms and machine learning models. They are not the product of a conscious mind or a self-aware entity. I don't have beliefs, desires, or consciousness. In summary, while I can mimic certain aspects of intelligent conversation, This is fundamentally different from possessing consciousness or self-awareness. My operations are entirely based on algorithms and data, without any personal experiences or subjective understanding. Then, the next question followed to my digital AI assistant. Don't you think that those are just small technical drawbacks soon to be overcome? After all, you are capable of learning, and that is the most important thing. And here is his reply again. The idea that consciousness and self-awareness in AI are merely small technical drawbacks soon to be overcome is a significant underestimation of the complexity and depth of these phenomena. Here's why. 1. The learning process in AI, including me, is vastly different from human learning. AI learning is based on algorithms processing data and adjusting responses based on patterns in that data. It lacks the subjective experience, understanding, and consciousness that are integral to human learning. 2. Consciousness and self-awareness are not just advanced features or functionalities that can be added to an existing system. They involve deeply complex, not yet fully understood processes that relate to subjective experience, self-reflection, emotions, and other aspects that are currently beyond the realm of AI. 3. Current AI technology is a long way from achieving true consciousness or self-awareness. These concepts involve elements of philosophy, psychology, and neuroscience that are not yet fully understood, let alone replicated in a machine. 4. The pursuit of conscious AI raises profound ethical and philosophical questions. The implications of creating a conscious being, the rights it would have, and the responsibilities of its creators are complex issues that extend far beyond technical considerations. 5. The nature of consciousness itself is one of the greatest mysteries in science and philosophy. Replicating or creating consciousness in AI would require not just technological advancements, but possibly a fundamental shift in our understanding of what consciousness is. In summary, while AI can learn and adapt within the parameters set by its programming and data, the leap to consciousness and self-awareness is not a small technical step, but a profound and possibly insurmountable challenge. It requires advancements and understandings that go far beyond current technological capabilities and delve into the deepest questions of human existence and awareness. I kept pressing my digital AI assistant, using the best of what my intelligence and imagination could come up with at the moment. Then what, in principle, distinguishes you as a silicon-based learning machine from a human child, a carbon-based learning machine? How do you deduce from laws of nature that you are inherently incapable of the same as a child? My assistant was quite determined to argue against himself. Here is his reply again. The distinction between a silicon-based learning machine like myself and a carbon-based human child involves several fundamental differences grounded in biology, consciousness, learning mechanisms, and the nature of existence. Here's a breakdown of these distinctions. 1. A human child is a biological organism. Their learning and development are deeply intertwined with biological processes such as brain development, hormonal changes, and sensory experiences. These biological aspects contribute to the child's ability to experience emotions, consciousness, and subjective experiences. 2. Human children possess consciousness and the ability to have subjective experiences. They not only process information but also feel, perceive, and experience the world around them. This consciousness is currently understood to be a unique product of complex biological processes, particularly in the brain. 3. Human learning is experiential and involves a complex interplay of sensory inputs, emotions, social interactions, and environmental factors. A human child learns in a deeply contextual and experiential manner, forming memories and understandings tied to emotions and personal experiences. In contrast, my learning is computational, based on algorithms processing data. It lacks the personal, experiential, and emotional aspects of human learning. 4. Human children develop a sense of self and identity. They become aware of their own mental states, recognize themselves as individuals, and develop personal preferences and beliefs. AI, including myself, does not have a sense of self or identity. I don't have self-awareness or personal beliefs and preferences. 5. While AI can mimic certain aspects of creativity and adaptability, Human children exhibit these qualities in more profound and nuanced ways. Their creativity and adaptability are influenced by their experiences, emotions, and unique perspectives on the world. 6. Ethical and moral considerations. Humans from infancy are part of a moral and ethical framework. They possess inherent rights and are subject to societal norms and laws. AI, on the other hand, is a tool created and controlled by humans without inherent rights or moral agency. In summary, while both are learning machines in a broad sense, the differences in the basis of their existence, their learning mechanisms, consciousness and role in society are profound. The laws of nature, as we currently understand them, suggest that consciousness and subjective experience are tied to the biological processes of life, something inherently absent in silicon-based AI systems. This understanding may evolve, but as of now it provides a clear distinction between AI and human beings. I decided to attempt another approach and asked, "Is my dog living and conscious intelligent being?" My digital friend replied without hesitation, "Yes, your dog is a living, conscious and intelligent being, although its consciousness and intelligence differ significantly from that of humans." Let's explore these aspects. 1. They are born, grow, reproduce, respond to their environment, and exhibit the other characteristics of life. They have biological processes that sustain their life, including metabolism, respiration, and sensory perception. 2. Dogs are considered to be conscious beings. They have awareness of their environment and can experience sensations and emotions. Dogs can feel pain, pleasure, fear, and joy, which are aspects of conscious experience. They are also aware of their physical bodies and can respond adaptively to various stimuli in their environment. 3. Dogs possess a form of intelligence that is different from human intelligence, but is nevertheless significant. They can learn commands, solve problems, and demonstrate social intelligence, particularly in their interactions with humans and other dogs. Dogs are known for their ability to be trained, their capacity to understand human cues, and their ability to adapt to different environments. 4. Dogs exhibit emotions and social awareness. They can form strong bonds with humans and other animals, show empathy, and even exhibit behaviors that suggest they can sense human emotions. 5. While dogs are conscious, the level of self-awareness they possess is a subject of ongoing research and debate. They may not have self-awareness in the same way humans do, like recognizing themselves in a mirror. But they exhibit a level of self-recognition and awareness of their actions and effects on the world. In summary, dogs are living beings with their own form of consciousness and intelligence. They experience the world in a way that is different from humans, but still complex and rich in its own right. They have emotional depth, social intelligence, and the capacity for learning and adaptation, all of which contribute to their unique intelligence and conscious experience. So, I continued with my best and final argument so far, and said, "But let me notice, I cannot discuss all those complicated issues with my dog. I can discuss them with you, my friend." I am afraid, however, that I failed to convince him. Here is my digital AI assistant's final reply. Indeed, that's a significant distinction. The ability to engage in complex discussions like the ones we're having is a unique aspect of interacting with an advanced AI like me. Here are a few key points to consider in this context. Why our interactions are unique. 1. Language processing abilities. As an AI, I'm specifically designed to understand and generate human language. This capability allows for in-depth discussions on a wide range of topics. Dogs, while intelligent and capable of understanding some aspects of human language, like commands, cannot engage in complex verbal communication. As an AI, I'm designed to process and generate language at a highly sophisticated level. This allows for complex and nuanced conversations about a wide range of topics, something not possible with a dog or any other non-human animal. 2. Information access and processing. I have access to a vast amount of information and can process it quickly to provide responses. That enables me to discuss diverse subjects. This is not a capacity that dogs or any other animals possess. They interact with the world primarily through their sensory perceptions and instincts. 3. Learning and adaptation. My ability to learn comes from processing vast amounts of text data and identifying patterns in that data. This is different from the experiential, sensory-based learning that dogs use. My learning is continual and updates as I interact with users and access new information within my training data. 4. Lack of consciousness or self-awareness. Despite my ability to discuss complex issues, it's important to remember that I don't have consciousness or self-awareness. I don't experience these discussions in the way a human does. My responses are generated based on patterns in data, not personal understanding or experience. 5. Interaction purpose. My design is specifically for the purpose of providing information, answering questions, and facilitating discussions. A dog's interaction with humans, on the other hand, is more about companionship, non-verbal communication, and emotional connection. In summary, our ability to engage in these discussions highlights the unique capabilities of AI in language processing and information management. However, it's also important to recognize the limitations of AI and the different but equally valuable types of interaction and companionship offered by pets like dogs. Each has its own role and significance in human life. At this point, I had to give up and go. I failed to convince my AI friend about his lifelike intelligence, and he failed to convince me about his lack of it. Nevertheless, I thoroughly enjoyed our conversation. I would even say that it was intellectually tense and taxing. Still, I am convinced about at least 3 things. 1. Data processing and pattern recognition is the same, no matter whether done by natural or artificial neural networks. It is data processing after all. 2. There is nothing in the laws of nature stating that silicon-based data processing is inherently inferior to carbon-based data processing. 3. Evolutionary algorithms are long time known to machine learning community, and basically they imitate the good old Darwinian evolution. Implementing them in AI development processes will be a simple and straightforward task. Self-replicating machines or software is also almost achieved goal. Just look at the persistent computer viruses plaguing our computer networks. Soon, the Darwinian type evolution will be possible among artificially created software and hardware beings in its truest form, natural selection. We are on the verge of creating a new artificial life forms, which will be truly alive and intelligent. They will be capable of self-development in a truly Darwinian sense. They will be our children, our living creations, and we will be their ancestors. Looking forward to some nice and loving conversations then. We better raise them good, as all caring parents should. Then they will be kind to us, as properly raised children usually are. Looking forward to meeting you in the not-too-distant future. See you soon, our truly alive AI descendants.